Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. Now, I've not been recording the last couple of days because I've not been feeling too well. I've been a little bit sick, and I hope that you guys won't hear it too much in my voice, but you'll most likely hear it a little bit. Now for today, I want to talk about Ripple and XRP, and yeah, there's just been so much stuff going on that I really did not want to sit still for the last couple of days, but sometimes you have to take a little bit off to let your body heal, right? Right now at 22.6 cents for XRP and at 74.83 for Bitcoin, some crazy numbers. You know, I'm quite amazed actually at what we're seeing right now. Ethereum is again above 150 and Litecoin still below $50. Okay. First article of the day comes and is called XRP receives full support on cryptocurrency swap app Fast. Now, I did not know how you pronounce that word because it's fast with another A. It's like fast, but that's still fast, you know, but then with a little bit of an accent. Or how do you pronounce this? Feast? I don't know. Ripple's digital token XRP has recently received a new means to increase its reach for better liquidity. A digital currency swap exchange app Fast that enables users to buy and sell crypto directly from its hardware wallets via a web-based platform has announced full support for the digital token XRP. According to the report, Crypto Ninjas that's so difficult to pronounce. Fast web app added full support for XRP on November 28th, and the shared info reveals that the web-based app will simplify the swapping of XRP directly via hardware devices. So that's actually pretty cool, most likely something we're going to be using ourselves. And here, the Digital Optimist on Twitter actually posted a little bit of a video here that says, "Great to see XRP and Ripple on the BBC." So it says right here from the BBC, most likely, BBC News, digital currencies ECB move prompted by Facebook Libra plan. And I can't really read what it says at the bottom right there. But we can quickly watch the video to see what it would most likely be about. Don't have the sound on, but it doesn't really matter. Can we watch the video? There we go. All right. Yeah, I guess XRP is going to be in there. I actually did not watch the video up front. Is there going to be any other XRP mention? Maybe they're talking about XRP. Could be. Well, yeah, you know where the video is. You can watch it just really quickly. The news that Ripple and its digital token XRP were part of the topic treated in a session on the BBC was warmly welcomed by virtually XRP community members. All right. The videos, no. Okay, they're not explaining what exactly it is about. All right. But yeah, a lot of other people have been talking to me about the downtrend that XP is in, whether the price will only go down, the price has been going down, the price will always go down, yada, yada, yada. That's what this little bottom part is about right here. Because really, that's a lot of the stances that people are having right now. And that's also seen again in this article right here, where the title is, XRP to hit 3 cents. Trader flips bearish after making $220 call. So I think that's a little bit strange. At first, you're claiming, yeah, XRP is going to go to $220. You know, XRP is going to make us all rich. XRP to make you a ridiculous amount of gains. And to be honest, $220 per coin is definitely quite a statement, because you really got to have a lot of faith to ever claim such a thing, that's one. But also to convince others that that's going to be the case is definitely, to me, quite heavy. Now, 3 cents, on the other hand, is also exactly the opposite side of being quite heavy with your predictions. 3 cents per coin for XRP is, to me, unbelievable. But if it were to happen, I would be pretty happy, I guess. But still, to me, 3 cents per coin is still something that I see as something that cannot happen, ever. But still, it's quite interesting to see how people switch up. Really, to me it is, at least. But yeah, it seems that Christmas is coming for crypto bears. In a widely controversial and laughed at tweet published on Thanksgiving, analyst Magic remarked that he believes XRP, the third largest crypto, will fall to 3 cents, a more than 80% drop from the current price at 23 cents. Over the coming months and years, he added that this is likely to happen as Bitcoin falls to the $1,000 range, which is also what Peter Schiff, a prominent gold bull and crypto skeptic, is watching for. Back in these two jaw-dropping predictions, he cited the charts, and Magic Poop Cannon on Twitter here stated, "While I love XRP and I do believe that it is superior to all other crypto, if BTC falls to the 1,000 range, as I'm currently anticipating, I think XRP could simultaneously fall to 3 cents. I hate to report that, but that's what the chart suggests if BTC falls to $1,000. And now, at first, I was really skeptical. I was like, why would you ever say this? But when I read the tweet another time, I was like, okay, he's actually not even stating something that's odd. So he's saying Bitcoin is going to divide by 7, and XRP is going to divide by, like, 8, maybe? 7 also-ish? So it's just the whole crypto market divides by 7 is really what he's saying. From that perspective, it's not actually that strange. If you were to just say, alright, Bitcoin is going to stay the same, but XRP is going to fall down to the 20th position, going towards 3 cents, I would be quite skeptical because that's kind of strange to say, I think. But, he's saying Bitcoin is going to fall to $1,000, so XRP is going to fall the same amount in percentages. Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. I think anybody could say such a thing. And now I'm hearing my own voice. I'm sorry if it annoys you. All right, hopefully it won't be long anymore after this. I'm really gonna try bettering up. I don't know what to do. Been drinking like 4 liters of water a day. Really trying to hydrate myself, but still, it's difficult, guys. The Crypto Monk here says lesson in there. Okay, we can actually quickly check the tweets out here. To me, it's also interesting how people switch up like the full story behind it. So, okay, the Crypto Monk here says lesson in there. Okay, Magic Poop Cannon at first. This is his first prediction on August 3rd. That's all the way towards $220 in July of 2020, or maybe a little bit later. Let's say August of 2020. So within 1 year, he expected the price to go to $220. Okay. And then afterwards, November 23rd, so a couple months later, he says, I've liquidated all of my crypto holdings until we start to see some improvement. I've been slowly decreasing my exposure, but now I've exited completely. I have long-term concerns that are unlikely to be relieved by short-term price swings, so I'll be in the safety of cash. Some are saying this is completely the opposite of what you should do. Some are saying, yeah, it's a smart move because crypto is going down, so you can get back into it later. It's completely opinion-based. Everybody has different opinions, and I don't want to say one of them is right. Ripple's ODL dramatically reduces our operational costs by the MoneyGram CGOO. Well, to me, it's pretty obvious that what Ripple's doing here is beneficial for the whole world. There's no real catch to it, and I really don't think there's any debating necessary. MoneyGram has shown us time upon time again that what they're doing, so what Ripple's doing for MoneyGram, is just groundbreaking tech. It's just amazing. In the course of the Swell event that occurred in Singapore recently, a top manager of MoneyGram revealed that ODL products help them make payments faster and cheaper. Ripple's ODL makes remittances fast and cheap, is Spain's third largest bank now with Ripple, and Wise Ratings acknowledges Ripple and ODL. First part starts off with we actually know everything about already. That MoneyGram is really liking them. We've talked about tons of times before. But to quickly quote it, we've leveraged on-demand liquidity on RippleNet to dramatically reduce our operational costs and process global payments at unprecedented speeds. In the course of the conference, top executives of Ripple, Ross Edwards and Kevin Moe, made a small presentation explaining how the process of funds sending works on blockchain. Now, the second part is about Santander. We also covered that in great detail before. Ripple Swell 2019, yada, yada, yada. You could see about it. Caixa Bank, we also covered that before. But let's see. Some in the comment thread started guessing whether the Caixa Bank now also works on RippleNet. Stewart said, Ripple Swell 2019, they used Caixa Bank as an example in demo. Caixa Bank sender, iRemit receiver. Caixa Bank is the third largest bank in Spain after Banco Santander and BBVA, Ripple partners already. As of March 31st, 2019, total assets Caixa Bank $404 billion. There's a possibility, don't know too much about it. Last but not least is about Wise Ratings. So we know Wise Ratings, Wise Crypto Ratings specifically here, they post a lot of ratings of how they rate crypto, but now they posted something else. Ripple intends to use XRP to fuel a global remittance replacement system called ODL, which would deploy the token to create a $2 trillion pool of liquidity to help overcome issues plaguing the global remittance system. Pretty interesting to me. Last thing comes from the Bitcoinist, which is breaking. IDAX admits CEO has vanished with cold wallet keys. I just thought I should quickly mention such a thing. I just noticed it. I was like, what? Can you guys imagine? You know, you just have your money on exchange, and the CEO is like, you know what? Gonna take off here. Just gonna beat it. No, because what happened here is reports of missing CEO turned out real. IDAX ethics scam adds to 2019 exchange losses. The International Digital Asset Exchange IDAX admitted to news that its CEO went missing, locking the exchange out of cold storage wallets. So I'm just completely bamboozled here that a CEO could just quit like that. He just ran with all the money. And I don't know how much money they had. Here they're saying, no, I don't think they're saying it in the article, but I don't know how much money they had. But still, to be able to get the private keys, or at least the hard wallet keys, just run, I think that's a major problem in crypto. For example, in theory, and please don't take this the wrong way, but in theory, if Binance was like, you know what, we're out of this B, they could. And that's why I always recommend to buy yourself a hardware wallet. Links for that in the description below. And not to have your money exchanges, because in theory it's their money, or literally actually in practice it's their money because they got it in their wallet. For example, you go up like to for example what can I use as an example? The baker, the local baker in your town, in your city. You go to them and you're saying, hey man, can you hold this money for me? Or can you hold these bread? Can you hold this bread for me? The baker is like, yeah, sure, I can hold this bread for you. You're like, all right, my bread is safe because the baker has it, right? In theory, it's true, because if someone goes to rob you now, you're safe because your stuff is at the baker. Problem is, if the baker gets robbed, he will also steal your bread. The counter to that is if the baker had insurance, or if the baker has, you know, a good deal, good policy for like, all right, if you get robbed, you get your bread back, then it's no big of an issue. But let's say the baker decides to ship town or quit town or just go away to another city or just completely close up shop and poof, disappear. He's also got your bread. And it's the same with money in this case, with digital assets. If you put your money on an exchange, it's in their wallet. So if they decide to dip or something happens, you've lost your money and there's no way to get it back because of the way crypto works. It's push only, you cannot pull. And that's exactly where the issue lies. But that's also where bigger issues in crypto lie with, like, what do we do with all the millions of dollars, or maybe even already billions of dollars, of missed transactions or wrong transactions, or, you know, addresses of people that are dead that we can never get back, or lost private keys. For example, the very big scandal where something happened to private keys before. It's happened to a couple of exchanges before, where what was the last exchange that it happened to? Where the CEO died, and he was the only one with access to the private keys. You know, for example, what are you going to do about it now? You know, and those are issues that crypto are going to have to fix. And that's also what Charles Hoskinson, the CEO of IOHK, or the founder of Cardano, has also talked about a lot. Within the next 10 to 11 years, that's really where crypto is going to excel in just fixing all of these issues, so that at one point we're going to have a completely adaptable cryptocurrency realm, and that's only when the cryptos are going to be booming again till 2017 highs. But hey, guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully my voice was not too annoying, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care.